Jim, we're out here because we've had a power cut in the clubhouse, but certainly power didn't go out in that performance, did it? Goodness me, I don't think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that a 2-0 win against the league leaders was maybe on the cards, but clearly you've had the boys in for the last week and they felt that they could do it and they've gone out and done it.
It's just about belief, I think, really. We all know in football sometimes you get a change of face. It doesn't necessarily take a lot. It's sometimes just a change of face, change of mindset. And, to be fair, the lads have worked really hard. I think it was more about work rate and graft and energy and fight. First half was a little bit more cagey, I felt. But we did enough. We nullified them in certain areas to long diag balls, which we could then transition across. So the lads were superb. And then obviously we got our 2 goals early in the second half, which really settled things and gave us something to build on. So, yeah, it was a really pleasing performance.
How have you been dealing with it this past sort of week and a bit, of course? Because it's been quite a long period since obviously Andy left and you've been with Ben and now it's just yourself. How have you been dealing with that with the players? Because it's always difficult when there's uncertainty around a football club. Is it just heads down, focus, we're here to play football and that's the main focus?
What we kind of said is that within that dressing room, take all the management away, within that dressing room it's the same players, it's the same group. They've stuck together through difficult results and good results, and that's the one thing that really hasn't fell apart. With all due respect to everything else, they have stuck together, they've worked hard, they've been committed, they've been professional. So once you have a group like that, it's relatively easy just to get them back on board and ensure that they're doing the right things. It's not in football, you can always do the right things and it doesn't always get the end result positively, but fortunately for today it did. Being at home as well, which is a big plus. Clean sheet is massively vital, and getting the goals at the critical times that we did, I think then we were able to manage the game well, and we still caused them problems. We still had to defend really, really well. So overall, the game was good, and I think we deserved it.
You brought Luca Miller back from Harbour. His loan was up anyway. You put him straight into the starting lineup, gave him near enough a full 90. How did you feel he did? Because it's got a lot of expectation to come in on young shoulders. There's a lot of expectation from the fans as well. They really like him, and he's come in and he's put in a hell of a performance for that 90 minutes.
Yeah, with Luca, look, I know the fans like him, I know the club like him. That's not the reason for him playing. I know him. I feel that he can do a good job. He's part of the squad now after being recalled, and with the way that we wanted to play, with the personnel that we had fit, it just seemed like it was a good opportunity to put him in, knowing the job that he could do. So again, it could have gone the other way, but fortunately for us, his work rate was good, his energy was good. He's a young local kid that is a valuable asset really to the club, and I'm just pleased for him really. He's done what he's been asked to do, to go to Harbour and get minutes, and he's been recalled from a club that's doing extremely well with firing on confidence. It could have been a difficult thought process for him coming into a side that has had up and down form. So yeah, I'm really pleased that on the night he's come back in, he's been able to start and we've won.
There are some players returning, a new player coming in as well, so it's clear that the squad is sort of getting back together again. You've had Dan Jarvis come back just for a little bit at the end there. Nice to see him back. Of course, Dawes has come in. Cochrane was recalled by Stevenage. How are you looking to maybe bring these players back in? Store on the bench, presumably just not quite fit enough for some games?
Gary's still got a recurrence injury of his knee, and we're just being cautious with it. We don't want to push it too far. It's great to have Jarvo back involved. Really good player and influential in the games that I've seen us play going forward. Kieran Dawes has come in. He's not played too much football, but he's a really good fullback, which kind of replaces Owen's position, but gives us more options defensively. And also on top of that, with the lads coming back, it just provides healthier competition. I thought Langer's got MOM tonight, and I thought he was brilliant. I thought Toes next to him was superb as well. And just to have players also, some of them might be carrying little knocks, but to show the desire that they did was superb, and to have the squad growing with health around it is perfect.
Obviously, it's probably a little bit of a difficult time for yourself as well, because you don't know permanent manager-wise. You're here in an interim capacity. I presume for yourself it's just business as normal until you're told otherwise, is it?
Yeah, so when I came in, I never expected to be in the position that we are 5 weeks down the line. I've loved it here. The players are a huge pull with with that as well, being the group that they are, and to kind of lead a club like this for me as well, as a personal point of view, is tremendous, and I want to do as much as I possibly can to help the club in this period, and that is as simple as that. At the moment we're focused now on training on Thursday, out of church on Saturday, and there'll be applicants, there'll be conversations that the club will make, and whatever happens in the long run, I hope the decision is for the best for the club.
Jim, congratulations, we'll see you Saturday, and very well done.
Thanks, Ed. Cheers.
Ben, goal, 100th appearance, a win against the league leaders. Did Tuesday not really get much better than that?
No, they don't. Oh yeah, it was obviously you let me know that it was 2 games ago, I think, that I've got a 100 game coming up, and I had a bit of a knee problem, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be 100% anyway, but ended up being alright, seen the physio, but yeah, they marked very weird, and we just got in at the back post and headed the ball. I was just in the right place at the right time. Great ball in by Sharpie though, very good. But yeah, it was good.
It must have been a difficult week and a half for you. Obviously, the end of Andy leaving, and then you've had Jim and Ben, and then it's just Jim, and Langers has helped out. I guess for you, does that affect you players? Is it just business as normal, or is there that feeling behind it?
I mean, yeah, it did affect us. Obviously, him leaving. But we've just got to do the controllables, take care of what we can take care of, and that's the football on the pitch, obviously, and whatever happens off the pitch is whatever happens. So we've just got to keep doing our job that we're paid for. So yeah.
Obviously, it's another win, but I mean a win against the league leaders, which is there will be a lot of people who will have probably lost a lot of money on tonight's game. There was. The belief in the players just seemed to be oozing through. What is that? Is that belief? Is it just maybe playing with a bit more freedom in this period? What is it?
That's a good question. I think it's always there, and it's just you see it in glances, and we just weren't consistent enough. And we've had a good week. Won against Corby, went into trained really well, just working hard, and lads have got together massively, and it's a fresh start for everyone now, isn't it? So. Whoever comes in, whether it stays the same or if the new manager comes in, you're playing for the shirt again. So it's good.
We've used the phrase corner turned a few times this season, and it's never quite stuck. How determined are you as players to now build on this result? Because beating the league leaders means nothing if you go and lose the next game. So how do you get that momentum started?
Well, it started tonight, and we had a chat after the game. It was very positive. Chat before the game was even more positive. We get the result. Come back in after the game, and that's the new level now, and we have to go into the week with optimism, and we need to just work hard Thursday and then go again Saturday, same just get the same result really. But yeah, that's it really.
Just finally, we touched on it before, 100 appearances now for you at this club. It's come in a couple of different spells, but you have got there.
Yeah.
I mean, how proud are you to join the Centurions club, as it will?
Yeah, it's been very good. Obviously, that was my goal to get as many games played for Kettering. You just can't keep me away, can you?
No matter how hard we try.
Exactly.
Ben, well done, mate, and here's to another 100 appearances.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Good day.